Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corrupt. And that
Mayhem.
was Mayhem.
Sorry.
It's all
I
good.
had a cough really bad.
It happens. But we're going to be doing this on one take. So anyway, guys, this is going to be the start to a series called Overused or Underused. Me and Mayhem are going to be essentially running into a game with one gun. We're each going to be using the same gun. And I have most of the guns gold, so we're going to run into a game with me, who has some experience with the weapon, and then most likely it'll be a weapon that Mayhem doesn't have that much experience with. And we're going to give you our honest opinion of the gun and, its positives and its negatives. But real quick, because this is the start to a new series, you'll be seeing both of our screens, and if you look horizontally to the screen, you will see that player's name and what class they were using. So if you look at the bottom right, you will see my recording, and if you look at the bottom left, you'll see what I was using. And if you look at the top left, you'll see Mayhem's recording, and if you look at the top right, you're going to see his class and what he was using. But anyway, let's jump into it. Mayhem, what is your opinion of the MP5? Which, by the way,
I think
is
it
the first
sucks.
You think it sucks? What was your very first impression of it? That first kill you got with it? Because we'll even notice in this game, guys, he only got 150 kills. He only reached that 150 kill mark with it during this game, and we had only played a couple games with it before. So,
Well, the very first kill I ever got with the MP5 for this account, I thought it was good because the first kill I got was a close-up kill, and it had like little to no recoil, and it killed him pretty fast because I ate a couple bullets and he died. So I figured it's a good gun. But as I started playing with it more, it started not killing fast, it started jumping a lot, and I didn't have any proficiencies on it, so I could expect it to jump without kick. But I started losing a lot of gunfights because of the gun, because how weak it was.
yeah, I got to agree with you there. I find that it's one of those guns that's more fun to just screw around with. You'll notice, you guys probably already saw it, I'm not sure exactly what point in the video it happened, where I got that 360 MP5 kill. Because after a couple games with the MP5, you just can't try, because it's one of those guns where it can get kills. It's not pathetically terrible like the Dragunov or the PM9, but it is one of those guns where if you're one of those try-hard people, you're not going to have a good day.
And the fire rate. The fire rate's pretty good, but pretty bad. Because you'll go through a clip pretty fast, if just like rapid fire, if you had it on there.
Mm.
It's like the PP90. You go through a clip within 2 seconds. But if you have extended mags, like I think you're using in this game,
Yeah,
then
that's what I was using.
It's good because you can get 3 kills plus more. And it's a good support gun. So if you're, like, say we're playing CTF or something, and you had the flag, you could support yourself because you don't have to worry about any long-range gunfights. You're running a certain path, you know you're going to run into people within a certain area. So you are bound to win the gunfight easily, especially if you're on dome. Because once you're in that dome building, or the dome itself, you're winning a gunfight no matter what.
Yeah, it's a great weapon at close range, although I do find that its hip-fire accuracy is really bad, which is one of the recommendations I'm going to have for you guys, is to run quick draw on it. I find that no matter what attachment or proficiency you're using, aim down in sight is better. You'll even notice I'm using steady aim, and I'm still losing gunfights when I'm spraying from the hip.
When I used steady aim a couple games before this one, I was fine. I was hip-firing easily.
Yeah, I find steady aim does help it, but I still find that, I don't know, I find that with guns like the UMP, even the MP7, which I don't like hip firing with, and especially the PP90, the hip spray is so much better. But that's just my own personal preference. The MP5, it's one of those guns where if you want to have fun, it's a good gun to use, but if you want to try, it's just not a good gun. But let's jump into our class recommendation. So for a new MP5 user, what is your class recommendation?
Well, really, you can't really recommend anything unless they're a high enough level with certain perks. Because if they're just using the MP5, they're probably a low enough level, and they don't have they don't want to use the UMP, and they don't have any good perks. But I recommend running sleight of hand or extreme conditioning. It depends if you're a person that runs around a lot. But if you're a person that needs to shoot and reload fast enough to get into another gunfight, I recommend sleight of hand. But if you want to run around the map and get where you're going and flank, use extreme conditioning. For perk 2, I recommend quick draw. Like you just said, you need to aim down your sights to get those kills because hip firing isn't that good, but it's good in some points. And for perk 3, I recommend 2 of them: steady aim for the hip firing advantage, or stalker, because you will run into a lot of gunfights where you're going to need to strafe and outgun the kids.
That's one thing that I'll never recommend on a submachine gun, no matter what submachine gun it is. I will never recommend Stalker, because with submachine guns, when you aim down sight, your movement is only dropped to 90% of the original speed, so you only lose 10% movement speed. So Stalker, like, that 10% really doesn't matter. You're moving at the exact same pace as you would walking with an assault rifle, which isn't that bad. So I find that you can still strafe really well with submachine guns, but that's just my personal preference. Personally, I'm going to have to recommend Extreme Conditioning and Quick Draw, like you said, or Assassin if you are playing kids that are throwing up a lot of air support, and then Steady Aim, because personally speaking, I'm one of those guys that likes to run around a lot, and I know a lot of people that watch my videos like to run around a lot. So Steady Aim, even though it won't help you win the gunfight, or I rephrase, even though it won't help you with the hip spray, the fact that with Steady Aim Pro you can come out of a gunfight really quickly, and then if you have Quick Draw, you'll be able to aim down your sight nice and quick. It'll really help you get that first shot on the guy, or recover from being shot at first very quickly.
Yeah, the perks also depend on what game mode you're playing. If you're playing anything where you can have air support, I recommend running Blind Eye and Assassin with a silencer, and running the Specialist kill streak so you have Scavenger and Sleight of Hand when you earn them.
Yeah.
So, like, you stay off the radar and you can flank whenever you want. You don't have to worry about dying from air support or being known where you are with Assassin.
But my last recommendation is, guys, is going to be rapid fire or extended mags. Personally, in my personal use, I use personal twice in that sentence, rapid fire is better, but I'm one of those guys who personally does not like using rapid fire, because I find that it's an addicting attachment, and once you start using it, you got to keep using it, and you'll never be able to use anything else on that gun. So if you're one of those people that likes rapid fire, it's an amazing attachment on the MP5. If you're not like me, extended mags is a great choice. Anyway, guys, we got about 10 seconds left in this recording. Hope you enjoyed this video. What do you get? Let us know in the comments what you think of the series. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
If you did, give it a like and give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment and let me know what your favorite part was, because I love reading the comments, the positive comments. But on top of that, I also love reading the negative comments too, because it lets me know how I can improve to make better videos to help you guys out. So if for any reason you didn't like the video, or if there was any part you didn't like, please leave a comment and let me know. And if you feel the need to dislike the video, you can do that too. But I would honestly rather you see some negative comments so that I can improve on my videos. So why don't you guys go ahead and do that now? And if you check the description of this video, there will be plenty of links to other playlists that I have, as well as my Twitter account if you happen to have one. I post anywhere from 1 to 2 tweets a day to 20 tweets a day, depending on, what sort of mood I'm in, what I'm doing that day. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been Corrupt.